Hey, welcome to the Icebox, guys. This is IceJG04, and today we are going to do what I've been so glad I can do on my PlayStation 5, and that is to add a SSD expansion so that I can have more hard drive space, so I can still have those super quick speeds to handle my PlayStation 5 games as well as hold additional storage with it. So today I'm going to show you a quick run through of how to add that onto your PlayStation. I'm also going to put links down below for any of the products that I am using. They are not affiliated, I'm not sponsored or anything of that sort. But it's just a good resource for you guys to know where you can get some of these things for a really good price. So let's begin first with the star attraction, which is the SD hard drive. So what I picked up on Amazon for about $130 was this one right here. There we go. Not sure if you guys can see that. But it is compatible with the PlayStation 5. It is an XPG Gamix S70 blade. I will again put the link down below. I got a 1 terabyte version. They do come in larger sizes. The only thing that I have noticed is that when it comes to larger sizes over 1 terabyte, is that they get exponentially more expensive. So you're not getting more bang for your buck if you get a larger hard drive. I think in months from now, maybe even a year or two from now, they will go down in price. But as of right now, anything larger than 1 terabyte doubles in price. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and switch to our work table here in the office, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing all together. All right, so here you got my workstation. I got the hard drive right here. I got my tool set right here from iTool. So currently I am just opening up the box, being very careful with pulling out the hard drive. Let's see, here we go. So we got the heatsink on the top, and then we got the hard drive on the bottom. So we're gonna take both of those out of the packaging. The heatsink does have a sticky tape on the back. Pretty nice there. That's what's gonna stick onto the SSD drive. SSD, oh, my bad. Sorry about that. There we go. That's why I also had the microfiber cloth on there. So that's pretty nice. And you can see the front and the back of the card right there. So you just kind of want to be very careful and delicate with it. And now you're going to see me just prep everything up to take out the shell. So if you look at the shell, you want to hold one side, pull it out. There we go. It is a little difficult. I did struggle a bit for whatever reason, but I did get it. As you can see, now you have the screws right here. So you just want to take a Phillips head screwdriver. I use my iTool kit right here. Find a big enough Phillips screwdriver. Unscrew that little piece right there. Pretty easy. I picked the wrong one. Whoops. There we go again. And then there we go. And we just unscrew this piece right here. And then that comes out right there. Just it is magnetic, but you want to just keep it safe. Keep it located someplace where you know. This piece just pops off. You could use a screwdriver just to kind of pull that off. And then you'll see those 3 holes right there. There is another screw and a little cylinder that are right there. You want to unscrew those. So you just unscrew the other screw. It's a smaller screw. This is what we're going to use to hold the M2 drive in place. And you want to make sure that it gets positioned in the slot that you're going to see how the M2 lands. So some of them come in different sizes. So this one, I believe I just had to do 1 or 2 slots. Yeah, I just moved it down 1 slot, as you can see right there. And that's what's going to help secure your hard drive into the PlayStation 5. So I just line it up right there. It is kind of small, so if you got big fingers or anything like that, you're gonna have a little harder time. So here you're gonna just line up the heat sink to the hard drive. So you're gonna peel that piece off right there. The good thing is that you can match it up with the shape of the hard drive. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. So make sure that the screw end and the screw end on both of them, it's kind of like a little half moon indent. And you put a little bit of pressure just to make sure it sticks on there. There we go. And now it's just ready for installation. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna see how the connections fit. You're gonna just slide it in there. Make sure the bigger part of the slot is on the right side. And then you're just gonna line it up. It'll kind of click in. Once you do that, you're gonna kind of just gently push it down towards where the screw is right there and use the screw to just apply the pressure to secure it. And then after that, you're all done. All you have to do now is just put the screws all back in, as you'll see in the video. Very quick time lapse for you. And then just put back the shell. It comes right back on the same way. It actually comes on easier than it came off. And then we are done. All right, everybody. So since we have the system in place with the hard drive, we're going to go ahead and boot everything up. So just give me 1 second. Let me just turn it on right now. Boom, there we go. We're going to switch the input on my monitor. There we go. We're going to switch to HDMI 2 so we can see what's going on the screen, just in case things don't get captured on my capture card. All right, so we're going to get that. It asks if we want to use the M.2. We're going to see about using that format. Let's go ahead and turn on my light again. There we go. Boom. All right. So when you format the M.2, all the data on it will be deleted if you want to continue. So, of course, we're going to want to format it. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So one of the things is that you just have to pop the shell right back in, make sure everything's screwed in, make sure you plug everything up. I also suggest as well that beforehand that you don't do that. So let's see. It then tells you what's the read speed. If you experience some problems while playing a game, try installing it into the console storage. So what they're saying is the console storage may be faster than the M.2 that you might be putting in. And it says it's been formatted. To change where your games are installed, go to Settings, Storage, Installation Location. And to safely remove it, make sure you turn it off first. So that is one of the things we want to make sure to do right before we start off. All right, now it's rebuilding. There we go. And all right, so we're back at the home screen. We're right here. So what you want to do is now you want to go to Settings. You want to go down to Storage. You want to go down to Installation Location. Change PS5 games or PS4 games to your area that you want. So I'm going to put this on the M.2 right now. And then we're going to go back to the main screen. And we can either download a new game like I'm trying to with Marvel's Spider-Man. It's just going to take way too long for me right now, but I'm going to have it going in the background for me later. Or you could just move current games. And to do that, you would just highlight the game. You're going to go down, go to the 3 dots. Actually, no. You're going to hit the start button or the dot one with the 3 lines on it. You're going to go to Move Games and Apps. That's what you're going to do. And then you're going to pick the games and then move. Are you going to want to? Yes, it's 100 something gigs. Hit OK. And then let's see how long it'll take. It's moving pretty quickly, surprisingly. This is a lot quicker than downloading them off the internet. So it's going to be moving. What would be nice is like a little percentage, but I know that we have the bar, so that's a good indication of how fast everything's moving. So what this tells me is that if I have any issues or anything like that, it will be a quick transition. So I can easily see this moving back and forth very easily. So that's a good thing. We want to. This is why we got that M.2 SSD because they have high write speeds, read speeds. It's top of the line. It only takes a Gen 4 for the Sony, so you cannot use a Gen 3 or a prior. So just make sure before you buy a SSD M2 that you make sure that it's verified through the Sony website. So I will also have a link on that down below. All right, we're almost there, almost there. Boom, and it's ready over. And as you can see, I have 868 gigs inside my M.2. Let's go ahead and try this out. We're gonna load up Marvel's Avengers. So let's go ahead and see. Load times for this game are pretty quick on the PS5, so not expecting too much of a change, but we'll see. Let's check that out. I do know the loading profile. There we go. We got even Spider-Man right here. We got the whole gang. Let's go ahead and try to jump into a quick mission. And there we are. We're already in the game. Here we go. Let's see if we could get a quick gameplay going. I'm like, everything seems pretty normal right now. Pacific Northwest. Whoop whoop. And we could do just a quick assault. All right, we're just gonna launch a mission. And I can skip this already. There we go. And we're in the mission. Look at that. So load times are still pretty good on this. Currently looking at it right now and don't see too much of a issue, but let's take this guy out. Oh yeah, there we go. And in case you're wondering, I do stream on Twitch. You can catch me every Sunday and Wednesday. I do play different games, including Marvel's Avengers. Um, just feel free and check my schedule, and it'll be good to help support the channel. Follow and subscribe, especially if you like any Marvel games. Anything that's new and upcoming, I tend to play. But overall, no issues with this. I am not seeing any lag. I'm not seeing any artifacts or anything like that. This is all looking pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. But all right, guys. So, M.2. We got it installed. Doesn't take very long. The hardest part that I'm going to tell you right now was getting that cover off. And it's just because I was super gentle, trying not to break it off or anything like that. I did have to watch a couple videos, and a lot of people did say that they did have some issues with that. But overall, doesn't take very long, very quick in and out process. As you can see, you could transfer games to it right away as well. Marvel's Avengers was 101 gigs at the time of this video, and it completely transferred over. So keep it up. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I am IceJG04, and welcome to the Icebox.